don't we all just hate waiting at the airport? Especially when you're done with the travel and you have to endlessly wait for your bags. What am I talking about? Well, I'm going to bring you a very interesting story now, which talks about how branding can provide solutions and change experiences. So Houston Airport recently got a very smart solution to this. They weren't able to solve their problem on how to get the bags on the belt very quickly. They pumped in a lot of money, they put in a lot of tech, but there was still no solution until a brand and marketing guy came up with one. Sanjay Arora here takes you through that.
Houston Airport in the 1990s was deluged with customer complaints, passenger complaints about the large waiting time between the time they arrived and the baggage coming. As always, management decided to throw a lot of money at it, increase the baggage handlers and also try to improve on technology, etc. and finally managed to bring the waiting time down to 8 minutes. But the customers were not satisfied. 8 minutes were too long for them. Then some of them decided to do a closer analysis of it. And by closer analysis, what they found was it took 1 minute for the passengers to come from the plane to the baggage point, to the carousel, and then 6 minutes of wait for their baggage to come. But the customers still complained. Now, someone had a bright idea. What they did actually was they increased the time to travel from the aircraft to the carousel by 7 minutes. How did they do it? One, they changed the terminal, and two, put the baggage for this flight on the last carousel. What happened was it now took 7 minutes for a passenger to reach from the craft to the carousel and 1 minute of wait time. Total still remained 8. And the customers were very happy. Complaints dropped to 0. What had happened? It was still taking 8 minutes. In the earlier case, when the passenger was waiting at the carousel for the bags to come for 6 or 7 minutes, it was huge unoccupied time. Unoccupied time always seems longer. Now, when he's walking the 6 or 7 minutes, it is occupied time. He's not waiting. He's using it by walking and thinking, etc., etc. And only 1 minute of unoccupied time. Complaints fell to 0. So this is the perception of time. It is not always the money you throw, the technology you use, but understanding how humans perceive time. And waiting is the biggest challenge for human beings, incidentally. We can think about all those times that we wait in lines and what can be done about it to distract us, to make it occupied time. Customer complaints will definitely reduce to a very large extent.
It's a scam. It's a scam. You and I have been scammed. We've been made to believe why we had to wait for so long. But that's just some interesting piece of information we thought we'd bring you this morning.